There you go.
The banks and lenders are going to make millions, if not billions, on the equity of the Pacific Palisades fire victims, and it's literally shocking. You're gonna want to hear this. My name is Joseph Hall, and I'm an attorney. I fight the insurance companies for a living. This is not legal advice. This is just for informational purposes. Generally speaking, when you have a fire claim with the insurance company and you have a loan on your house, the money does not go directly to you. Some people have loans on their houses, some people own their houses outright. If you have a loan on your house and you experience a catastrophic damage situation like the fire, they pay a check to your lender. The lender then pays this out in chunks after they do inspections, working with the contractor. What this means is the lender is holding on to this money for significant periods of time. They're holding on to this money for potentially years. In California, there is no specific law that requires the money made on this money, which we call interest, to actually go to the borrower. Some deed of trust language, a deed of trust, this is just a fancy word for the lender's right to go after your house should you not pay your mortgage. It's essentially a legal arrangement. Some of these actually have explicit language which states that the lender is entitled to this money in so many words. In 2019, after the Woolsey fire, there was a gentleman named William Gray who sued his loan provider because he thought he would be entitled to this money when the bank held it. During the period of time, this money would have made substantial amounts of money. The problem is, when this went in front of the Court of Appeals, they said that there is no explicit language at the state level that requires this money to go to the borrower. It actually stays with the lender. He lost the case. In California, essentially, the banks have the right to keep this money. I mean, this all needs to change. If you think about it, Pacific Palisades alone has billions in liabilities. Put those at $10 billion, conservatively at 5% interest for a few years, and I think you can realize the magnitude of the windfall the banks are going to have. I think this all needs to change. Visit us at jdhalaw.com or check out, I'm going to have a longer, more substantial video that has links to, it will have not only the statutes, it'll have the case law, and I'm going to link to some other states that do it much better and differently.